Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, if you do not know, and this is Plant Dust Woman. Today we are going to be potting up the most beautiful little jewel orchid into a terrarium. Now, I am no expert on terrariums, jewel orchids, or anything related to the sort, so this could be a total fail, but what I do know is that I have a plant that needs to go somewhere. So I figured I would take you guys along with me, and you know what? If it fails, you guys can learn from my mistake, but we'll see. I also do not have all the supplies that I think that I need, so we're gonna work with what I have. If I have to redo this later, I'll redo it, but like I said, I gotta put the plant somewhere, and I thought it would be interesting for you guys to watch the process, so hopefully you like it. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe for future videos. It helps me out a lot. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so first thing, let's look at this plant. I am totally spacing on the scientific name. I will put it right here for you guys. But it is a type of jewel orchid. So right now it's in this little container. I got this plant from my friend Brittany. She's amazing. We have a collab video coming soon that you guys will see, but I will link her Instagram and everything down below. She's doing like a little plant finder type thing. It's awesome. So you can message her and let her know what kind of plants you want, and she will find it for you and ship it to you. She's incredible. So she got me this baby. It is so beautiful. Let's open this thing up. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, yes. It looks like little lightning bolts. Hopefully it's focusing on this jewel orchid. It is so beautiful, and it also has a couple little leaves down in here as well. Okay, that's the plant. The little terrarium I got is just from Hobby Lobby. It is open. I went back and forth on whether I should do a fully closed terrarium or something that does have one side open. I decided to go with something with one side open, which again, like I said, might be a fail and I might have to redo this, we'll see. But things in my home have tended to even mold on top of soil. Like I just feel like that happens to me sometimes. I don't know if that happens to you guys ever, but I'm a little paranoid that if it's fully closed, like mold might happen. I don't know, I could be being irrational and not smart here, but that's what I thought. And I've seen people do it open, so I think it'll work. And so this is the shape here, and then this side right here is open. So it's still gonna contain a lot of humidity inside of this, and it's gonna help it, but it does have some airflow, so hopefully it works out. Okay, I also forgot to mention that I printed out some of you guys' Instagram questions that you guys asked for me, because I do film on my phone, so I'm gonna answer questions as I go as well. So yeah, without further ado, now let's get into planting. Okay, let's get started. So what I have to go in here is some soil. There's lots of orchid bark in here, and it's just like a mix that I made. I have some rocks to go in the bottom that hopefully will help with drainage, because obviously this doesn't have holes. And then I do have some moss that I'm gonna put around the edge, I think. So where to begin? I think I'm gonna start placing moss just around the edge of the bottom. That way you don't see like the soil as much, so it kind of looks a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna start doing that, and let's answer some questions. So the first one, I'm not gonna go in any specific order. Let's see, if you have a significant other, are they supportive of your plant hobby? I do have a significant other. I am married. I am married to my high school sweetheart. His name is Quentin, and yes, he is supportive. He's supportive of everything that I do. He's a pretty chill guy. You guys will meet him soon. I'll put him in a video, but he he definitely gives me shit for it sometimes. Like he knows that I'm ridiculous with my plants, but he's super supportive. He will go like he'll go and look for plants for me, like while he's out in different cities. He'll go to Kroger, or he'll go to Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot, and he'll like FaceTime me and show me what plants they have. I think it's really sweet. I'm biased, and he'll bring me plants home sometimes. So yeah, he is definitely supportive, and he's a sweetheart. Okay, I don't know how much of this to put in here, and I hope that this moss is even okay. It's just like the only kind I could find, to be honest, that's like kind of cute also. I don't know if I should put it, so right now I have it, I can't show you exactly, but I just have it all around the edge. I might go up a little bit higher with it, but I don't have it in the very center. because I think I'm gonna leave that for rocks. I think y'all are getting this like as I go. I haven't really thought through the process, and I kind of wanted to film it this way because this is like real life. Like sometimes we just figure things out, but yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit higher with this moss though. Okay, next somebody asked, what is my least favorite plant that I own? I'm gonna have to think about that. Gosh, I'm like horrible about being on the spot, so I'm sorry. My least favorite plant right this second, probably my Ficus triangularis, because it looks like shit and basically all the leaves have fallen off. I've heard that this plant can be finicky, but I also think that Lowe's way overwatered, and they were in that ceramic pot that Costa Farms puts out sometimes. It's no good. So it has lost almost all of its leaves, and every time I look at it, it just makes me like sad. So I guess that's my least favorite. But as a plant, I think it's a beautiful plant. But right now, it's definitely on my shit list. So I would have to say that guy. Okay, I think I've got enough moss in here. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's stacked up pretty high. I was hoping to find like a little piece of driftwood or something to put in here, but no dice. I didn't find anything. I didn't look that hard either, but you know, it works. Hi, Future Tay popping in. So I knew this before I even started, but that moss was not the right moss to use. It was like dyed, and it's all I could find today, and I wanted to do this video today, and I knew it was gonna be a disaster, but it looks cute, it works great. I am gonna be switching it out for like sphagnum moss or something more appropriate, because that has some dye in it, and as soon as I added water, it like dye came out, and that's obviously no dye. So everything else is good, but just use the correct moss. Okay, back to the video. Okay, I'm gonna add rocks to the very middle right now, and I don't know exactly how high up, but we'll see. And I just got these little river stones, or just like white rocks. Hopefully that's fine. Who's to say? Okay, next question. What is your opinion on Lecka? Well, I have never personally used Lecka, but I want to eventually. I might jump into that when I move out of my apartment. Sorry if this is loud also. I don't know. I think that my thought is that I like it. I've never used it, so I can't really give an opinion, but I like the look of it. I like that it looks less messy, which I don't know if it really is to be using it, because again, I've never used it, but I like the look of it. So yeah, I would definitely try it. If you guys use Lecka or soil, let me know down below. I'd love to hear y'all's opinions on it and like what you guys use. Let's see. Have you already planned any garden center stops on your trip? So for those that do not know, I am going to Iowa next week. I fly out next Thursday. I'm going to see my college roommate and best friend, Courtney. I'm so excited. I can't even wait. Have I planned out my trip? Yes. Will I be going to nurseries? Yes, probably. She's super supportive as well. So she already told me like, we're gonna go plant shopping on Friday. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I tried to look like on Instagram and ask people. So if any of you guys know anybody in Des Moines, let me know if you guys know of any nurseries, but I have a couple on my list that I want to go to. And yeah, it's just always exciting when you're in like new towns, going to different nurseries you've never been to. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I find something. Hopefully if I find something, it's small and I can just like ship it back to myself, or maybe get it home with me. I don't really know. We'll see. But me and my husband have actually never flown on an airplane together, like on a trip, you know, we've never done that. So I'm really excited just to get away, and like with COVID and everything, like we just obviously haven't done anything, and it's gonna be really nice just to visit with her and her boyfriend and her family. So I'm really excited. Okay, so here's what we got so far. I know you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to show, but we've got moss, and then I've got rocks in the center. I'm gonna start putting some rocks kind of on the moss around the sides. This is probably really loud for you guys, so I'm sorry. Okay, next. What kind of camera do you have? Okay, so I get asked this a lot. As far as my plant photos that I post on Instagram, I just use my iPhone. And I know that if you guys don't know, I am a professional photographer, yes, but sometimes it's nice to not have to get my big gear out and to not have to make it a job, I guess. Like, plants are a hobby for me and they're fun, and I use my big camera all the time, so it's like nice to not have to. I don't know if any other of you guys are photographers and you can relate to that, but of course I love my big camera, but it's really nice to not have to use it all the time. But my big camera that I do use for photography is an Nikon D850. That is my baby. It is awesome. I love it a lot. It's about a year old. It's pretty new. That's new for cameras. Okay, why plant dust woman? Dropping rocks, y'all. Why plant dust woman? I get asked this all the time. When I picked this name, I knew that people would be like, what the heck does that mean? And I was okay with that. So I'm a huge Stevie Nicks fan. Fleetwood Mac, like, yes, please. And they have a song, Gold Dust Woman. If you know, you know. So it's just a play on words to one of my favorite songs. Gold Dust Woman, Plant Dust Woman. I'm all about like witchy vibes and Stevie Nicks, and that's just my vibe, and I thought it would be a cute name. Okay, so I intended to have the moss around the outside, but I did put some rocks kind of on top of it as well. And I don't know if you should do that, but I did. I wanted the moss just to kind of block some of the nastiness that's gonna show. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I should put more rocks or leave it. Let me measure like my plant out and see, because it's gonna hit the top of this. Ugh. Okay. I haven't actually looked at what this is in, really. Looks like it's in sphagnum moss. Yeah, some moist sphagnum moss. There are some Lecka balls in here. I don't know if I should put those in here or not. What do y'all think? I'm gonna not, just because I don't have other Leckas, so. Okay, I guess I'm nervous. I need somebody here to give me advice. All right, well, if this is a total fail, you probably aren't seeing this, but I'm gonna put soil now on top of what we just did. Just like a small layer. It's kind of hard to like get into this container too. I'm having to like use my hands, so we'll see. Okay, next question, terracotta or ceramic? Terracotta, dude, for sure. No doubt. I have ceramic pots too, definitely, and I think they're beautiful. And if they're like handmade ceramic, that might win, but as far as just like store-bought, I just love the look of terracotta. I love that they're affordable, and I also love the color, like a rusty orange terracotta color. It's like right up my alley as far as home decor, and also like I'm a photographer, so color tones are it for me. I notice that kind of stuff, and green and orange together are perfect. So I tend to lean towards terracotta. I love the look of it, and again, they're affordable. And look at that gnat. There's a gnat following me. Go away. Fungus gnats, you guys. Fungus gnats are annoying. Okay. Where do you get all of your wicker? I get asked that a lot too. So, oh my God, I just inhaled soil. Sorry. Jeez Louise. What a video. I get all of my wicker secondhand, literally all of it. Either thrifted, Facebook Marketplace, mostly those two. I like one or two items from an antique store. I just find it around. Okay, I think that's enough. I love thrifting. I love secondhand. Number one, it's cheap. Number two, I just flipped you guys off. Sorry. Number one, it's cheap. Oh, number two, you're giving something a second life. Also, it's vintage. Like, there's just, it's all positive. But yeah, I thrift it. Okay. Oh, this is kind of falling apart. So it's in this sphagnum. Do you say sphagnum or sphagnum? Sphagnum. I don't know what I say. So I'm gonna just set this in the moss in the middle of the soil and see what happens. I don't know. I feel like I went a little too high with what I put in here. Let's see. I might have, maybe. I need to dig like a little hole out. Trial and error, you guys. You're getting the raw, uncut version here. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have ever done like a terrarium type situation, and like what are some tips that you guys have, because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to redo this just based on like me sucking at life. But It is kind of touching the top of the glass, but I think for now it'll be okay. I don't know. I couldn't find like a bigger thing than this. I think it's okay. It's just barely touching the top, and if I need to readjust, like when it starts growing, I can do that. I think it's okay. So I just set it kind of on top, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more soil around the top of the moss. Okay, next question. I wanna see your most favorite plant out of your collection. Wow, okay, well, that is so hard. My most favorite plant. That changes daily. Like, are you guys like that, or am I a psycho? But like, whatever's like growing for me, or whatever's new, or like, does that make sense? Like, whatever's like speaking to me at the moment is my favorite plant of the moment, but it changes all the time. My favorite plant today is a new plant that I got today, which I will show you in 1 second. But my overall favorite plant, jeez, y'all, I don't know. I can't pick. I could sit here and really think about it, but I feel like I would have to think for like days. I don't know. I'm a horrible YouTuber. I can't ever think of answers to questions. Okay, so I just layered that on top. Oh, my favorite plant today. Today, I got this at Walmart. I put it right here because I was going to show you guys anyways. I got a variegated Miranda plant for $2.94. Look at this. They're not all variegated, but look at that leaf. And then look at this leaf. Beautiful. And then this one. Oh, it's so pretty. And then it's got 2 new leaves coming in. This one doesn't look like it has very much variegation, but this one, I can already see how variegated it's going to be. And it's my favorite because it was $2.90 and it's variegated. It was sitting at the self-checkout at Walmart, like on the top of the ladies' counter, as if somebody had put it back. And you already know, I spotted that variegation from 20 feet away. I was like, you coming home with me, hop in. It was an exciting day. Okay, I'm almost done with this, I think-ish. Who knows? As far as watering this, I really need to, I guess, research it a little bit more, but I know that you just don't water too much since it doesn't have drainage like we talked about. Okay, I think it looks pretty cute. Again, it is kind of touching the top, so I think I'm gonna have to, like I said, adjust some things and give it some more room to grow. I also have another terrarium, so I might just switch it into that one, but this is what I had up here that I wanted to use, so we'll see. But here is what we got. Da 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 da. Beautiful. It kind of looks like a mess, but it's cute. Got some moss and rocks and soil. It's not the cutest thing, but like, it's a cute plant, so there she is. What do you guys think? You think I did okay? I don't know, you guys. Like I said, no expert here. I might have to redo it, but I think it's so cute and I'm really happy with the plant. Thank you again, Britt, for finding this little guy for me. I love it so much. Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was just kind of a quick little plant with me, some questions with me, but I hope that you liked it. If you guys want to see something specific soon, comment down below and let me know. I would love to make that for you. But that's it. That's all I got. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday. Bye.